Chapter 7. Stop trying to control what's not yours. You're tired because you're fighting battles that don't belong to you. You're drained because you're carrying weight that was never meant for your shoulders. And the truth is, the more you try to control, the less peace you have. Control is an illusion that destroys peace. You don't control how people see you. You don't control when life rewards you. You don't control how quickly someone understands your worth. What you control fully, completely, is how you respond to all of it. That's where your power lives. That's where your life starts changing. Every moment you try to control something outside yourself, you're leaking energy. You're handing over your power to something you can't predict, can't fix, can't command. That's how people stay stuck, by trying to manage the unmanageable. You don't manage life, you align with it. Listen, life doesn't obey control, it obeys flow. It rewards clarity, not panic. When you force outcomes, you resist the timing of your own destiny. But when you surrender the need to control, the right things begin to fall into place on their own. It's not weakness, it's maturity. Letting go doesn't mean giving up, it means growing up. Repeat this until it sinks in. I control my focus, not their behavior. I control my peace, not their chaos. The moment you accept that, life simplifies. You stop fighting what's already happening. You stop trying to fix what was never yours to fix. And suddenly, what's meant for you has room to arrive. That's how you grow, by releasing control, not tightening it. That's how you rise, by trusting your energy more than your fear. Chapter 8. Silence is your strongest response. You've been taught to speak up, to defend, to justify. But there's a deeper truth. Real strength doesn't need an audience. When you master silence, you master yourself. Silence is not avoidance, it's awareness. It's you deciding what deserves your energy and what doesn't. Every argument invites you to react. Every insult tempts you to explain. Every judgment dares you to prove. But here's the power. You owe no explanation to noise. Let them misunderstand. Let them talk. Let them assume. Your silence protects your peace. Your silence speaks a language their chaos can't understand. See, weak people react because they can't tolerate stillness. They fill the air with noise because silence exposes their insecurity. But strong people, they let silence do the talking. They let their consistency do the proving. They let their results speak the truth. Remember this. Every unnecessary word costs you energy. Every quiet moment builds your discipline. And every calm reaction is a sign that you've stopped living for approval. The next time someone tests your patience, don't answer. The next time you feel provoked, breathe. The next time you want to prove your side, stop. You are not in the business of convincing anyone. When you stay silent, you're not being passive. You're being precise. Silence is the art of emotional control. It's what separates the impulsive from the intentional, the reactive from the resilient. Stay silent Stay steady. Stay powerful. That's your edge now. Chapter 9. Your healing offends the unhealed. Not everyone will celebrate your growth, and that's okay. When you start healing, you stop being who they remember, and that change will threaten anyone who benefited from your brokenness. Understand this deeply. Some people don't want the healthy version of you. They want the version that needed them, the version that apologized for existing, the version that overgave, overexplained, overreacted. When you start setting boundaries, they'll call you distant. When you start saying no, they'll call you arrogant. When you start choosing peace, they'll call you boring. That's not about you. That's about their discomfort. Healing exposes what others refuse to confront in themselves. Your calmness will irritate the chaotic. Your confidence will disturb the insecure. Your clarity will challenge the confused. This is what people don't tell you about healing. It's lonely. You'll lose people who were never meant for the healed version of you. But you'll gain yourself, fully, powerfully, quietly. Stop trying to make everyone comfortable with your progress. Stop dimming your light to make others feel less insecure. You've worked too hard to return to what broke you. Repeat this to yourself. My peace will not be sacrificed for connection. My growth will not be slowed for familiarity. My healing offends the unhealed, and that's okay. Because the ones meant for you, they'll respect your boundaries. They'll honor your silence. They'll match your peace. And that's how you know you've entered your next level, when peace, not people, becomes your priority. Chapter 10. Detach to rise. This is where everything connects. This is the truth you've been walking toward since the first word. You cannot rise while you're still holding on to what's keeping you small. Every attachment, every grudge, every forced connection, they're weights. And you've been carrying them like they define your worth. But they don't. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop clinging. It means you stop needing outcomes to feel secure. It means you stop tying your peace to what's temporary. When you let go, you make space. When you make space, you invite new energy, new people, new possibilities. And when you live in that space, free from obsession, fear, and control, you rise. Rising is not about having more. It's about being less. Less attached. Less reactive. Less dependent. Every time you detach from something that doesn't serve you, you evolve. You stop living from reaction and start living from creation. You stop begging and start building. You stop hoping and start becoming. The secret to growth is not addition, it's subtraction. Subtract the noise. Subtract the need to be understood. Subtract the expectation that others will change. Then, what's left? You. The real you. The centered, powerful, grounded you, who no longer bends to chaos. That's what detachment gives you. Freedom without numbness. Peace without passivity. Strength without aggression.
That's what rising feels like. So from here on, let go of what left. Forgive what hurt. Release what ended. And step forward. Lighter, clearer, stronger. Because detachment isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of your becoming.
Conclusion. Let go to become. You've reached the end, but this isn't an ending. It's a return. A return to yourself, to your center, to your quiet power. You started this audiobook searching for control, for understanding, for peace. And you discovered that real control doesn't come from holding tighter. It comes from letting go. Letting go of the story that says you must prove your worth. Letting go of the belief that love is earned through suffering. Letting go of the urge to fix people who broke themselves long before you arrived. You've learned that detachment isn't coldness, it's clarity. That silence isn't weakness, it's strength. That solitude isn't punishment, it's preparation. You've learned to stop reacting, to stop chasing, to stop waiting for others to choose you before you choose yourself. Now you know the truth. Peace is not found in what you control. It's found in what you release. And the moment you release, life begins to flow. Not because you've given up, but because you've finally aligned with what's real. Repeat this with me slowly. I release what drains me. I protect what builds me. I trust what guides me. Say it again, with conviction this time. I release what drains me. I protect what builds me. I trust what guides me. Every time you choose peace over reaction, you're detaching. Every time you walk away instead of arguing, you're detaching. Every time you choose silence over proving, you are rising. That's how you transform. Quietly, deliberately, powerfully. That's how you evolve, not by chasing what's gone, but by trusting what's coming. So take this lesson with you. You do not need control to be powerful. You need presence. You need focus. You need faith in your own growth. Let go of what was, honor what is, prepare for what will be. This is your rebirth, a quieter, steadier version of you. One who no longer flinches at loss. One who no longer begs for closure. One who no longer reacts to chaos. From this moment forward, let this be your standard. If it costs my peace, it's too expensive. If it drains my energy, it's not aligned. If it requires me to lose myself, it's not mine. You've detached from noise. You've reclaimed your energy. You've risen beyond reaction. Now go live what you've learned. Let go again and again until it's effortless. Detach until peace becomes your natural state. Because when you master the art of letting go, you don't lose anything. You finally become everything you were meant to be. Good luck. Thanks for listening for Chapter 1st up to the 10th. Please don't forget to subscribe to RFP Photography's YouTube channel and press the bell button. Share your opinions in the comments section below.